Room-313. No one ever came out alive. It was a rainy night. Nahid, a young woman with a worn-out suitcase, was walking alone along a deserted highway. The cold wind howled, and the only light came from a flickering neon sign ahead. Motel Everest. The place looked abandoned, the letters barely glowing through the rain. She stepped into the lobby. Dim, wooden walls surrounded her. The scent of mold and old wood filled the air. Behind the desk sat an emotionless old man, hollow-eyed, motionless. "I need a room. Just for one night," she said. The man handed her a rusty key with the number 313 dangling from it. "You sure?" he muttered. "If you hear anything at night, don't pay attention. Some people don't know they're dead." Nahid hesitated, but took the key. The stairs creaked with each step. The second-floor hallway was narrow, dark, and strangely quiet. No other doors were lit. Only one faint bulb above room 313 flickered. She unlocked the door. The room was damp, the air heavy. A rusty metal bed sat under a fogged window that opened toward a forest. In the corner, a cracked full-length mirror leaned against the wall. For a second, she thought she saw something move in its reflection, but when she turned, nothing was there. That night, as she lay on the bed, she heard it, a soft scratching sound, coming from inside the wall. Then light thumping, not loud, rhythmic, like something was alive in there, and pacing. She grabbed her phone and pointed the flashlight toward the wall. Nothing but faint writing had appeared on the peeling wallpaper. "It's your turn." Her breath caught. She turned toward the mirror and froze. Her reflection was gone. In its place stood a soaking wet woman with long black hair, staring at her with a crooked smile. Suddenly, darkness. The power had gone out. Nahid's own breathing echoed in the silence. And then someone else's breath joined hers. A whisper followed. "I never left this room." Morning came. Nahid stood at the exit door, her skin pale, her eyes red. The old man behind the desk looked up. "Did you sleep well?" She smiled, an eerie, wrong smile. But that wasn't Nahid anymore. She didn't leave. Instead, she stayed, not by choice but by something deeper, something older. Later that day, she found a dusty drawer in the room. Inside was a torn, handwritten journal. The pages were filled with ramblings from another guest. "She's not alive, but she's here. Mirrors don't lie." That night, Nahid had a dream, or what felt like one. She was trapped in a room full of mirrors. In every reflection, the same woman screamed silently. Nahid wanted to scream too, but no sound came out. She woke up drenched in sweat. She examined the cracked mirror again, and this time, something behind it caught her eye. A loose panel. She pulled at it. Behind it was a hidden opening, a dark, narrow hallway. She stepped inside. At the end of the hallway was a small, secret room. The walls were covered in old photographs, black and white portraits of men and women, different faces. But in every photo, the background was the same, Room 313. All of them had stayed here. All of them had disappeared. Nahid realized the truth. No one ever left this room. They became part of it, in the walls, in the mirrors, in the next guest who came after them. She tried to escape. She ran down the hallway, but it had changed. Doors led to brick walls. Staircases twisted back on themselves. The motel wasn't a building anymore. It was a maze, a trap, a tomb. And then she saw herself in the mirror. Not her reflection, her real self, banging from the inside, silent, screaming. From the outside, someone new arrived at the motel. A man, tired from a long road trip. The old man at the desk smiled for the first time. "Room 313? He asked, sliding the rusted key forward. The mirror in room 313 waited. And inside it, Nahid watched. Forever.